Hello YouTubers, my name is Ryan, or you can call me Shinny, and today we're going to be talking about the premium shop in Genshin Impact. We're going to be going over a lot of the different currencies and, different things in the game. We've got the Genesis Crystals, Primogems, Masterless Starglitter, Masterless Stardust, and just in general, a bunch of different types of currencies that to new players can be kind of confusing. Before we get into that though, real quick, I also want to mention I do stream over on Twitch pretty regularly, usually 3 times a week. I try to hit Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. Sometimes I'll get an extra stream or two in there during the week. Just kind of depends on how my schedule's doing here at home. But yeah, there will be a link down in the description. Come check us out over there. Really appreciate it. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so, real quick here. Well, maybe not real quick. We'll see how quickly we can get through this. I am in the shop here in Genshin Impact, and normally you'll first be on this recommended page. This is when you first open the shop. If you hit escape, go to shop, this is where you'll be brought to. Now, in my opinion, the Blessing of the Welkin Moon is a fantastic deal. It's a really good bang for your buck. So if you're actually looking to buy premium currency, this is, in my opinion, one of the better ways to do it. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. This just for $5, or I mean, I guess if you're not in the US, it could be a different amount of money, but for a fairly inexpensive amount of money, you get 30 days of daily login where you get some extra Primogems, and right up front you also get 300 of these Genesis crystals, and you'll get 90 Primogems per day. And so over the course of 30 days you'll get 2,700 Primogems plus the 300 Genesis crystals. And we'll get into this, but because of how Genesis crystals work, you can convert them directly at a 1-to-1 ratio to Primogems. And so you could get 3,000 Primogems over 30 days, which doesn't sound like a ton. Believe me, it doesn't sound like a ton, but that's almost 2 full multi-summons over the course of a month for $5, which price-wise compared to a lot of gacha games, that's not bad. But anyways, we're going to hop in. We're going to start at what I would consider the top here, like not the top in the shop, but the top level of how the currency works. So if you're spending real money on currency, and this is, in my opinion, one of the biggest flaws of Genshin Impact, is that there's so many different kinds of currency. It's not just like in a lot of mobile games or gacha type games like this, they'll have a premium currency, a regular currency, and then maybe like your stamina or energy meter. This game has like 3 or 4 premium currencies, and then you have the Mora in game, which is your gold, and then you also have the resin system, which is basically a stamina meter or a energy meter from like a mobile game. So you've got a lot of different things going on here. So yeah, we're gonna start here with Genesis crystals. If you spend real money on the game and you are buying one of these packets, you get Genesis crystals. Now, Genesis crystals by themselves aren't actually super useful. In a weird way, and I'm not 100% sure why they did this other than to be extra complicated, but Genesis crystals pretty much have 2 purposes. One, if you have Genesis crystals, like if I had this 60 pack of Genesis crystals, up here at the top right where the Primogems are listed, I have 0 Genesis crystals right now. But where the Primogems are listed, if you click this plus sign, it'll open this exchange menu. You can directly exchange Genesis crystals for Primogems. Like I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. If you have the 300 from the Blessing of the Welkin Moon, you can hit max and it'll convert all 300 of those directly into Primogems. And then you can hit exchange and you'll get them. The only other purpose for Genesis crystals is if you go up here to the gift shop at the top left, there's a handful of different bundles that you can buy. And sometimes these change out depending on like what events are going on and stuff like that. Usually there's only a couple, like the starter supply and the wayfarer supply. These 3 are relatively new, but basically you're going to get books and Mora if you exchange your Genesis crystals, and you can only buy these with Genesis crystals, so you have to spend money to get them. There's no other way to get Genesis crystals. Primogems, however, that you can exchange your Genesis crystals for. Primogems can be earned in-game in a variety of ways. They're basically, you'll get them as quest rewards. Sometimes you'll get them out of chests. You'll get them for events. You'll get Primogems. Maybe not a ton. I mean, over time, yes, you'll get a lot. Like if you're not spending them, you'll have a lot of Primogems saved up. But Primogems are also used as a currency for a lot of different things. They're used to refresh your resin in game. If you've run out and you don't have any fragile resin and you need more resin, you have to use Primogems. Primogems are also used to purchase fates from Paimon's bargains. And again, this is where things kind of get complicated. Because if you go here to purchase with Primogems, you can spend your Primogems. And the fates are basically how you summon. These are your wishes. These are how you get new characters and how you get new weapons and stuff. You have to have fates. Now, acquaint fates you'll be awarded fairly regularly from leveling up your adventure rank, from doing certain quests, different events. You'll get more acquaint fates for free than you will intertwined fates. But you occasionally will also get intertwined fates for different things, especially from like events and stuff. But I feel like not as many. Acquaint fates are used for the standard character summon that's always there. That summon is always available every single day. They change like the character pictures on the banner, but honestly the banner is always exactly the same. And we'll go into the summons and the wishes a lot more in a different video. I just kind of wanted to cover that this is basically what the Primogems are for. And usually you want to save your Primogems for the summons, for the fates. You want to buy fates with your Primogems. But I like to keep at least a handful of Primogems in case I need to do some resin refreshes. But I'm not a whale. I'm not spending tons and tons of money on this game or anything like that. So I usually don't have a lot of Primogems. I don't do very many resin refreshes. Every once in a while I'll do, because the first resin refresh is only 50 Primogems per day, and that'll get me 60 resin. Sometimes I'll do that one, but very rarely will I do the second one, because I think it bumps up to 100 Primogems for that same 60 resin. So I don't feel like that's worth it a lot of times, and it gets more expensive, I think, as you do it. So I don't really refresh my resin very much, but that's what Primogems are used for. Next, we're going to get into the Masterless Starglitter, which is, this currency up here at the top right. It's next to your Primogems. So in the Paimon's bargain section, this is the only place that you can use your Masterless Starglitter and your Masterless Stardust. Both of these currencies you get from wishing on the different banners. You'll get Masterless Starglitter basically every time you get a 4-star character or a 4 or 5-star character or weapon. Anytime you get them, you'll get some of these. If it's a new 4-star character that you've not gotten before, or if you're still getting their constellations up. So like if, for example, I don't have any constellations of Amber, so if I was summoning and I got an Amber constellation, I would also get 2 of this Masterless Starglitter. Now, if your character is maximum constellation, like I think my Barbara and Noelle are maximum constellation, so I have them and all 6 copies. If I summon them again, I will get 5 of this Masterless Starglitter. And again, summoning those 4-star weapons, 4 and 5-star weapons and characters is the only way to get this Masterless Starglitter. You get more. I want to say you get 10 of this every time you summon a 5-star. And I don't know how much you get if you have maxed out your constellations on a 5-star. You probably get significantly more, but you get more of this when you summon a 5-star. And you can exchange them for fates. You can exchange them for characters. These rotate every month. There's different weapons and items in here that you can exchange them for. I usually spend them on more fates because I want more chances to summon, and I usually go for the intertwined fates. And again, I'll cover that a little bit more in a video about wishing, but basically I prefer summoning on the limited character banners and not the normal banner. The intertwined fates are used on both the limited character banners and the weapon banner that comes around. And so I prefer spending my currencies on intertwined fates. But again, we'll cover that in a different video. So next we're going to talk about the Masterless Stardust. You get quite a bit more of this for every summon. Like you get this for 3 stars, you get it for 4 stars, you get it for 5 stars. You get this for everything you summon, or I'm sorry, everything you wish, which is basically summoning. You'll get quite a bit of Stardust. I've spent a bit this month. Like if I scroll down here, like I've bought all the Intertwined Fates, Equate Fates, Adventures Experience, Mora, Sacrificial Knives, Dust of Azoth, more Sacrificial Knives. Like I've bought all of this stuff with the Masterless Stardust, and I still have 1,500 left. Now, every month, and these are going to refresh in 2 days, all of this is going to refresh. I technically could go through and buy more of this stuff before it refreshes, and I probably will. I just need to look and see what I need to, like what of these items do I need before I start buying things, because I don't want to waste all of my Stardust here. But every month for sure, I'll grab these. You can only buy 5 of each, but for 75 of the Masterless Stardust, you can get 1 Intertwined Fate and 1 Acquaint Fate, and you can get 5 of each. So that's, oh boy, quick maths, 150, 300, 375 for 5 of them, 5 Intertwined Fates, and then the same for that. So you're at 750 total Masterless Stardust, and you can have 5 Intertwined Fates and 5 Acquaint Fates every month. And you'll get, basically, when you wish with these fates, you'll also get some of your Stardust back. So this is always a good idea to grab these. Every time I've seen it, they've always been on this minus 40% sale. I don't know if that's ever going to go away. I hope not, because I really like that 75 price and not that 125 price. But yeah, basically, this is the kind of things you're going to be spending your Masterless Stardust on. Now, again, just a quick recap. Genesis crystals are purchased with real money, and they can be used to convert into Primogems, or you can buy these bundles from the gift shop here. These are the only things you can use Genesis crystals for. That is all that they're for. Then Primogems are used for refreshing resin and buying fates in game for your wishes. That's it. Once you wish, you will eventually start building up Masterless Starglitter and Masterless Stardust. Masterless Star Glitter, you can buy fates back for 5 each. You can buy characters that refresh every month. You can buy weapons, you can buy other materials down here for leveling up characters, weapons, different things. These are used for different types of ascending. And then your Masterless Stardust, which you can also buy a few fates every month. With the Star Glitter, these are infinite. They don't run out. These don't expire. These do. Like, you can only buy Razor once this month. You can only buy Amber once. The weapons down here you can each buy 3 times. These are 8 times. The blue items are 25 times. So there are limits to how much you can spend each month with these. And the same with most of the Stardust items, except for the Mora. However, you cannot buy this Mora for 20 Stardust until you have bought all of this Mora down here for 10 Stardust. This is like a discounted Mora. So if you buy all of this, and I want to say you can buy this 100 times or something like that, so you can spend like 1,000. That doesn't sound right. Maybe it's 30 times. But you can buy this a limited number of times, and then the other Mora that costs twice as much opens up, and this is infinite. You can continue to buy this forever until you run out of Stardust. So there you have it. Real quick overview of the shop. Again, I do highly recommend the Blessing of the Welkin Moon. I feel like this is a very good bang for your buck. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this has helped you out. Hopefully you've learned something from this. Hopefully if you're a newer player, this kind of helps break down some of the different currencies and the differences between the premium currencies and stuff for you. Hopefully this has helped you out in some way. And again, I do stream over on Twitch, so if you want to come hang out with me over there, it's twitch.tv/ShinigamiNG channel, and there'll be a link down in the description. So thank you guys for watching. Shinny out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Holy crap. Holy crap. I need your smoke to go away.